It's weird. Tuesdays used to be busy, Thursdays were not. Now I feel like it's switched. I know. I feel like it's switched. It's strange. You're so welcome. What'd you say? In breathwork or last night?
Oh, last night in the breath.
You think they fell asleep? I don't think that Ashanti did. Maybe Zoe. I don't know.
She said, Ashanti said she fell asleep.
She did? Oh. Oh, okay. She did. Well, that's good. She was peace. She was. Yeah, you're so welcome. I'm so glad you came. Okie doke. Oh, you found Kay. She gives you nice loves. She's like, okay, now I can visit. Oh, okay. Oh, what should we do, Chrissy? You do? Oh yeah. Which you work at a hospital? Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. That's good. A lot. Okay, my friends, let's do this thing. Ruby's ready. She has to be on top of me.
She has to be right on top of me.
Okay, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll just say I'm subbing next week, starting next week for the rest of the month on Mondays at 5 p.m. for James. So if you want to ever come on a Monday evening, I'll be here. And then yeah, other than that, let's just do the thing. So comfortable seat if you're not already there. Just stay with Ruby. And you can take a moment if you want and just kind of move a little, wiggle a little, roll your shoulders out, roll your head around. Just notice what's going on in your physical body this morning. Then eventually settle into stillness. You can bring your hands to your heart. You could rest your hands in your lap. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly is also an option. And then just take these first few moments to become really present. So see if you can just kind of let go of whatever else you've got going today. Let go of everything happening out there in the world and just feel your body in this space. Feel the ground underneath you, the air on your skin. Notice the rise and fall of your own breath. And see if there's any way as you sit that you could maybe soften just a little bit. So maybe it's through your face. Maybe you let your shoulders relax down away from your ears a bit more. Maybe there's some way you could just soften through your outer shell. And then with attention and awareness on your breath, we'll just take 3 big deep breaths together. So next time you inhale, very intentionally fill up as big as you can. Imagine that you can take up more space and then hold. Take an extra little sip of air at the top. And then big open mouth sigh, let it out. Good. Do that a couple more times. So big inhale, fill up. Get a little taller, expand, inflate, hold in that fullness, extra sip if it's there. And then great big sigh, release. Very nice. One more time. So inhale. Hold in fullness. Find your extra sip, maybe even 2. And then side out, let it go. Very nice. And just start to cultivate your Ujjayi breath now. So with your lips sealed, see if you can start to create that little whisper noise as you breathe in and out. Constrict the muscles in the back of your throat that you constrict when you whisper, or when you hum, or when you gasp. We're using that constriction to regulate our breath, to slow it down and smooth it out. So big, slow, steady inhales all the way to fullness. And long, slow, steady exhales all the way to emptiness. And as you connect to your breath, invitation to start some seated cat-cows or some circles with your torso. So as you inhale, you can bring your heart forward, pull your shoulders back. And as you exhale, lean back and round, chin to chest, navel to spine. So you can stick with that or get your sides involved a little bit. So feeling into your side bodies as you circle your torso around. And you can take these as quickly or as slowly as feels right to you. If you are taking full circles after you've taken a few in one direction, try going the other direction. Just feel into your spine, the flexibility, the mobility of your spine. Stay connected to your slow, deep breaths. And then after a while, as you feel ready, take this movement to hands and knees. So no rush, but eventually come to tabletop, hands and knees. And either move through some cat-cows or take some circles with your hips all the way around. And if it would feel good to move back and forth in a particular area that feels tight or stiff, go for it. If it would feel good even just to sit back in child's pose for a few breaths, go for it. So slow, steady, spacious breaths guiding your movement. Just notice, how is your body? How did you wake up this morning? How did you sleep last night? Just really feeling in. Give yourself about 4 or 5 more rounds moving in this way. Just exploring. No right or wrong. And then eventually we'll all meet back in downward facing dog. So take your time, but as you're ready, you can start your own transition to down dog. You can get there however you like. Nice job, everyone. Once you are back in your dog pose, keep feeling around, keep exploring. So strong foundation through your hands. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Good. Give your head a little shake or a little nod. You pedal out your heels, move your hips side to side. Really feel into the length from your fingertips all the way up to your sit bones. You can have a big or little bend in your knees. Don't worry too much about getting your legs straight or getting your heels flat on the ground. So for me, I get more out of down dog with a bend in my knees, higher on the balls of my feet, just working the length from my fingertips all the way up to my hips. So the goal of down dog is not necessarily to get your legs straight or get your heels flat to the ground. The intention is more just to work the length in your upper body, strength in your shoulders, strength in your core. See if you can feel that. Notice, is your breath still there? Is it still big and spacious and powerful? Can you still feel it and hear it? Nice job, everybody. Nice poses. Good down dogs. Take one more inhalation into your dog pose. And then with your exhalation, look forward to the top of your space, and however you'd like to get there, forward fold. Once you've arrived, halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold and bow. Do that once more. Inhale to your halfway lift. Stick your butt way out, reach the top of your head way forward. And then exhale, let it go. This time we'll take it all the way up. So come through your halfway lift, keep rising, arms extend. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Just for a moment, we'll flow with our breath. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, slow dive all the way down into your folds. Halfway lift, breathe in, lengthen out. And then let's keep it going. Plant your hands, feet back, plank position, so top of your push-up. Inhale, push the ground away, find your strength. And exhale to slowly lower down. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Lift your heart, shoulders back and down away from your ears. And exhale, downward facing dog. Great big inhalation into your down dog. Push down through your fingertips, lift through your core. And then exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Spinal extension as you breathe in, nice and long. Exhale, release. Nice Pam. And then press into your feet. See if you can lead with your heart. Rise. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll take one more round like that. Your sun A. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, slow dive. Traction out your spine and your side bodies. Then release. Nice Lara. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Inhale, push the ground away, strong arms, strong belly. And exhale to slowly lower and strong straight line. Inhale to curl open, peel your heart open. And exhale takes you back, downward facing dog. Good breathing, you guys. Big inhalation into your down dog. Strong hands, strong shoulders. Exhale, look forward and step or hop, top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift position, breathe in. Nice, Chrissy. Exhale, bow and fold. From the press of your feet, rise all the way up. Inhale, arms extend. Hands to your heart center, exhale. All right, this time inhale, arms reach up. And as you exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Shoulders roll back and down. And if it is available to you, start to reach your hands back away from your body. Try not to lock out or hyperextend through your elbows if possible. And then only if you want, add a little baby back bend. So press your hips gently forward as you hug in with your inner thighs. Puff up your chest, tilt your chin up. Breathe into the front of your heart and feel the opening in the front of your shoulders. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands stay clasped. Take it down into your forward fold. So hinge at your hips all the way down. Good job. See if you can hang out for a couple rounds with your fingers interlaced behind you. So see if you can lift your butt towards the sky a little bit more using your strong core. See if you can lift your knuckles towards the sky a little bit more. Soft through your face. Head can be heavy, neck is relaxed. Take one more in-breath. Very nice, friends. As you exhale, hands to your low back first, then nice and easy, release your clasp. Let your arms hang down and give them a little shaky shake if you like. Inhale to a halfway lift position. And then exhale, plant your hands, feet back, plank position. Pause here for a moment this time. Spread your fingers very wide and actively push the ground away. If you want to modify, you can come to your knees. Inhale, little rock forward, so you're on your tippy toes. And then exhale, lower just halfway down. So strong arms, strong belly. Inhale, push back up, high plank. We'll do that one more time. Exhale, little rock forward, lower halfway. Try not to let your belly drop. Don't let your shoulders roll forward. Inhale, push up. Good. And then this time, strong straight line all the way to your belly. Nice, Deb. As you inhale, Spider-Man Cobra. So hands out wide on your fingertips. Elbows face the sky. Lift your chest. Nice, K. And as you exhale, twist to one side. You choose which way you want to go. Inhale, back to center, heart lifts, little tone in your belly to protect low back. And exhale, twist to the other side. Yeah, beautiful. Inhale, back to center, heart lifts. And then let it go, release it down. Downward facing dog. Ujjayi breath. So fire it up. Let it support you from the inside. From your down dog, next time you breathe in, take your right leg up and back. If you want to, you can explore a little bit. You could roll out your ankle. You could open your hip. Take some circles with your right knee. Good, everybody. Keep your hands rooted firmly and keep your connection to center, lifting you up. Take one more inhale. Extend your right leg. Make it long, strong, and powerful. And then keep your hips nice and high, knee towards your nose. So round your back and then step forward softly, low lunge. Rise slowly into your crescent lunge. Good. So high on the ball of your back foot. And rather than sinking into your lunge, hug in towards midline and find stability. So front hip draws back and back hip draws forward. Your legs are strong and stable. And then your upper body, feel as if it is spacious and expansive. So reach up through your fingertips, draw up through the crown of your head, maybe even lift your heart or lift your gaze and just feel, what does it feel like to be in crescent lunge today, in this moment? Can you breathe into every little space? Yes, nice job, everybody. Take one more inhale into crescent. And then as you exhale, turbo lunge. So cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. It's a great place to stay, only if you want optional back bend. So squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades and really curl open. Make it come from your mid and your upper back. So it's different than leaning back. It's a curling open. You feel the strength in your back body. Take one more round here. Beautiful poses. Awesome, Jill. Inhale, come back to crescent lunge. Arms reach up. If you want to, straighten both of your legs. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. And then exhale, bring your hands to the ground. For a moment, we won't do this when we flow, but we're gonna come into half split. So back knee down, and then work your front leg straight. So you can bring your hips all the way to your back heel, or you can keep your hips a little bit higher, move your front foot forward. Just flex through your right toes. Press down through the back of your right heel. And rather than trying to push your right heel forward, energetically try to drag your right heel back. So as you're trying to drag your right heel back, your right butt cheek sticks out more behind you, and your heart reaches a little further forward. Nice, Chris. See if you can get even your little baby pinky toe to flex back towards your shin. Take about 2 or 3 more deep breaths. Nice, Deb. Good awareness, you guys. All right, bottom of your next exhale. Start to slowly make your way back to your low lunge position. Back knee lifted. And then with your back knee lifted, we'll add a little twist. So right hand on the ground, left arm to the sky. Or excuse me, left hand on the ground, right arm to the sky. You guys are such good listeners. So twisting from your center rather than from your arms or your legs. See if you can feel every single exhalation, that little wringing out sensation. Strong, powerful legs. So almost like the power of this pose is coming from your back toes, moving through your back leg, and then connecting right at your center. Take one more round and see if you can twist just a little bit further from the inside. Bottom of your exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down now and rise up to a warrior two position. So back heel pivots down, cartwheel your arms up. Right toes face directly forward, left toes face directly towards the windows. Your shoulders stack right over your hips. And as you bend your front knee, if it feels like it's falling inwards, collapsing towards your big toe, see if you can get it to track outwards towards your pinky toe. So like you're trying to wrap your right butt cheek underneath your body. Yes, so good, you guys. Next time you breathe in, side angle posture. Reach forward like you want to touch the front wall, and then right arm towards the ground, left arm towards the sky. Left arm could also reach forward, bicep next to your ear. Right hand could be on a block, the ground, or your right elbow could rest gently on your right thigh. If there's a variation you want to move into or explore, go for it. Take about 3 more deep breaths. So big, powerful breath, moving through every little space inside of you. Keep your back foot rooted, your back leg strong and active. So nice, you guys. Awesome, Pam. Take one last round, soften through your face, relax your jaw. And then from the press of your feet, bring it up and reverse your warrior. So come through warrior two. Front palm rotates up, reach back. Lengthen through your right side. Yes, keep bending deeply into your right knee and track it towards your pinky toe. Bring awareness to the space in your right waistline and the space in between your right ribs. See if you can increase that space just by breathing bigger. Beautiful, my friends. Little tone in your belly protects low back. So draw your belly button in and up. Feel like you have a brace around your middle. Take one more great big inhalation. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward about a foot or two. You should have both feet flat on the ground. I like my feet on 2 train tracks rather than a balance beam, and all 10 toes facing forward. Inhale to a halfway lift position. Bring your hands to your hips. And then for just a moment, bend your front knee on purpose a lot. See if you can work it back to straight by thinking about lifting your right butt cheek up, up, up towards the sky and pressing your right thigh back, 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 back. So you want to feel your right quad muscle engage and fire up. Once you've got that, work it into a fold. So fold, drape your upper body over your front leg. Keep pulling your right butt cheek up as if there's a rope attached to your right butt cheek pulling up towards the ceiling. Keep pressing the top of your right thigh back. Keep breathing, big, powerful breaths. All the way to empty with your exhales. And when you exhale, that's your invitation to fold just a little bit further from the inside. So I won't see it, but you feel it. Good awareness, you guys. You can bring your hands to the ground if you want, or to your front shin, or to blocks. If you like your hands on your hips, you're welcome to keep them there. Take about 2-3 more breaths. All right, end of your next exhale. Fingertips to the ground if they're not there already. So bend your front knee if you need. And then crawl your fingertips forward. Standing splits, left leg lifts. I don't care how high it goes, But make sure you can feel your left foot as it floats in space. There's energy flowing all the way up into your left toes. Maybe wiggle your left toes around or spread them apart. Neck is relaxed. Head can be heavy, just like in a regular forward fold. Take one more in-breath. Exhale, set your left foot down at the top of your yoga mat. Forward fold. You can give your right leg a little shake out if you want. And we won't do this when we're flowing, but for right now, walk your feet out to the width of your mat, heels in, toes out. Come down into a low squat Malasana. So try as best you can to keep your heels rooted down. Try not to roll onto the inner edges of your feet, but press into the outer edges as well. Hands to your heart or wherever feels most effective for you. Press your elbows into your inner knees or inner thighs. Breathe all the way down into your pelvis, your groin. Breathe into your low back. Nice, you guys. Awesome. Nice, Liz. Couple more rounds. And then end of your next exhalation, we'll come back into a forward fold. So fingertips to the ground, lift your hips, heel toe your feet back in however you like them. So hips with distance or big toes touch, whatever you prefer. On an inhalation, halfway lift. Realign your spine. Exhale, bow and fold. And then let's rise all the way up. Inhale, take your arms to the sky. As you exhale, we're going to sit back into a chair plane pose. So bend your knees, sit back and reach back. As you reach back, shoulders stay open. So your shoulders aren't rolling forward, they're rolling back and down, and you feel your strong back muscles hugging towards your spine. Yes, as you sit back, notice if you let go through your belly and draw navel to spine. So feel that brace around your middle. Only if you want to, option to float up to your tiptoes now. So keep everything, just lift your heels. And then once your heels lift up, you'll have more range of motion in your legs. You might lower your butt just a tiny bit more. So nice, you guys. Beautiful. Take one more round here. And then with your inhale, we'll take an arcing Tadasana. So open up, cactus your arms, lift your heart, and then straight into a forward fold. I like to bring my hands to my third eye center and just take it down. Forward fold. Beautiful. Halfway lift. Breathe in, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, move through your vinyasa however you would like. See you in downward facing dog. Once you're back in your dog pose, just reconnect to your breath. Notice right side versus left side, right leg versus left leg. Next inhalation, left leg to the sky. Good. Take a moment, and if you want, explore a little bit. Open your hip, roll out your ankle, circle your knee. Keep your strong hands on the ground. Keep your strong core lifting you up. Keep breathing big and spacious breaths. Nice job, everybody. One more inhalation. Make your left leg long, strong, and powerful. And then exhale. Keep your hips high, knee towards your nose. Push the ground away. Step forward softly. And then rise slowly. Crescent lunge, high lunge. Very nice. Nice, Liz. So high on the ball of your back foot. Rather than sinking down, hug in and feel stability through your legs. Good. Tone your belly, navel to spine. And then feel into your upper body as if it is spacious. Lift through the crown of your head. It's expansive. Reach through your fingertips. Breathe into all those little spaces. And just right here in this moment, this morning, how does this lunge feel? Feel everything. Take one more inhale. Exhale, turbo lunge. So cactus your arms, bend your back knee to a hover. Imagine you're trying to drag your back thigh forward. Stay right here or optional back bend. So squeeze the bottom tips of your shoulder blades and curl open. It's different than leaning back. So you want to feel it mostly in your mid and your upper back. Make sure you can still breathe down into your belly. Nice, Kate. Take one last round. Inhale, come back to crescent. Option to straighten both of your legs and feel the front of your thighs turn on. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground. Back knee to the ground gently. We'll find half splits on this side. So hips back towards your heel, work your front leg towards straight. Yes. And if you want to keep your hips over your back knee, that's totally fine. Just move your front foot forward a bit. Flexion, dorsal flexion through your left toes. So even your little baby pinky toe is flexing back towards your shin. Rather than rounding and curling your tailbone under, see if you can stick your butt out. So press down through your left heel and try to pull it back, drag it towards you, and feel your left butt cheek get bigger behind you. As your left butt cheek sticks out more, your heart reaches further forward. And then breathe. Use your breath to soften. Soften through your face. Soften through your forehead, your jaw. Last couple rounds. Nice, K. Really good awareness, you guys. All right, end of your next exhale. Slowly come back into your low lunge position with your back knee now lifted. So low lunge, back knee lifted, and then add a twist, right hand down, left arm up. So twisting towards the windows. Yes. Strong legs. So rather than sinking through your right hip, as best you can, try to keep your hips level. Squeeze your inner thighs. Twist from your center. Maybe rather than looking at the back of the room, gaze straight out to your left or even slightly forward. So encouraging length. And then use every single breath to work the pose. Nothing has to happen on the outside, but inside you feel things shift. Soften around it, not forceful or aggressive. Last round. And then bottom of your exhale, let it go. Moving towards warrior two, pivot your back heel down. Cartwheel your arms up when you're ready. Good. Deep bend in your front knee, but your front knee doesn't move past your ankle. So front knee is stacked on top of your ankle. Shoulders open, heart open. So you're not trying to pull your back shoulder forward. You're not trying to pull your back hip forward. You're allowing everything to open up. Next time you breathe in, side ankle posture. So reach, 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 like you want to touch the front wall. And then the only thing that would have to change is your arms. Left hand towards the ground, right towards the sky. Left elbow could also rest on your left thigh. Try to keep it light. Right arm could reach forward, or if you want to go for the half or full bind, you're welcome to. Just keep your heart open towards the side of the room. So try not to close off your heart. It doesn't want to look down, wants to look up. Encourage that. Last couple of breaths here. And then from the press of your feet, next inhale, rise up and take it into reverse. So front palm rotates up, reach back, and lengthen through your left side. Yes, beautiful. Very nice, my friends. Keep wrapping your left butt cheek underneath your body and tracking your left knee open towards your pinky toe. Breathe into your left waistline. Lift your left rib cage up out of your left hip even more. Soft face. Tone your belly so you don't feel this in your low back. Feel that brace around your middle, supporting low back. One last inhale. Good job. As you exhale, cartwheel your hands down, pivot to the ball of your back foot. pyramid stance. So step your back foot forward about a foot or so, depends how long your legs are. You want both feet flat on the ground. Personally, I like my feet on 2 railroad tracks or 2 skis, not a balance beam. All 10 toes face forward is how I prefer. Inhale to a halfway lift, hands to hips. So with your nice long spine, bend your front knee for a moment on purpose, and then work it super mindfully back towards straight by lifting your left butt cheek up, 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 and pressing the very top of your left thigh back, 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 back. Once you feel that and you want to feel your left quad start to fire up, try to keep that and then work into your fold. So whenever you are ready, just drape your torso over your front leg. And as you do so, continue to lift your left butt cheek up. Continue to press the top of your left thigh back. Nice, Laura. And continue to take your big, deep breaths. Work the pose with your breath. Nice job, you guys. Last couple rounds. Good awareness. Nice, Pam. Bottom of your next exhale, we'll move into standing split. So however you like to get there, start to find your way. Hands on blocks or fingertips on the ground, right leg lifts. Keep your right toes very active. So rather than forgetting about your right leg, focus on it. Send your breath all the way up into your right toes. Try to relax your neck. You don't need to gaze forward. Just let your gaze fall somewhere behind you and use your core to really help you balance. So nice, everybody. Beautiful poses. Nice, Deb. Soft face, soft jaw. One more inhale. Lift your right leg a little higher. Awesome, Chrissy. And then forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Set your right foot down. You can give your left leg a little shaky shake if you'd like. And then again, we'll come into our low squat. So walk your feet out wide, heels in, toes out. Malasana. If there's any way you want to explore this time, feel free. So some options. You can make it a little more challenging by reaching your arms up, pressing your palms together, or steepling your index fingers. You could take a twist to each side. You could explore if you want, just cat-cowing through your spine and your pelvis a bit. Or just hang out exactly where you're at and simply breathe. Be here for about 3 more rounds. Send your breath down into your pelvic bowl. Nice job, everybody. End of your next exhalation, forward fold. So find your way into your forward fold, however you like it. Big toes touch or hips width distance with your legs. Halfway lift on an inhale, realign your spine. Nice K, exhale, bow and fold. And then rise, take it all the way up to high mountain. Inhale, arms extend. And again, we'll sit back into chair plane pose. Bend your knees, sit back and reach back. Good. Feel your core as you reach your butt back. Core is strong. Heart is open. And then again, if you'd like, lift to your tiptoes. So balance challenge with your heels lifted. You've got more range of motion in your legs. Your ankles are not limiting you. So see if you can sit a little bit deeper, a little lower. Breathe big and spacious. Awesome, Liz. Take one last round. And then on an inhale, arcing Tadasana. So heels down, cactus your arms, lift your heart, gaze up. Exhale, go straight into your forward fold. Perhaps your hands come together at your third eye center as you take your dive. Uttanasana. Beautiful. Ardha Uttanasana with your inhalation. Halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back, vinyasa, however you want to. Find your way either to down dog or if you want a child's pose, embryo pose, hero's pose, or any other pose that just will allow you to come back and to reconnect. Give yourself a moment. Feel whatever there is to feel. Reconnect to your breath if you've lost it. We're going to take that flow through that sequence a couple more times. I'll cue pretty slow because I want you to move with your slow, deep breath. So we won't speed through it with momentum. We'll move slowly and intentionally, guided by our breath. So if at any time you want to just take a little break or you want to do your own thing, that's perfectly fine with me. Just honor whatever it is your body needs. If you're coming with me, give yourself a couple more rounds wherever you're at, and then downward facing dog. Great big inhalation into your down dog. Exhale, look to the top of your space. Forward fold, however you'd like to get there. Halfway lift position, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow and fold. Root through your feet and take it all the way up. Rise, arms to the sky. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. All right, here we go, friends. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands behind your back, interlace. And as you inhale, reach your hands back. Optional back bend, puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. As you exhale, take a slow dive down, and you can release your clasp here. Maybe your hands slide down the backs of your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Try to keep that exhale going or even hold empty. Chaturanga, lower down. Heart lifts with your inhale, nice Jill. Hips lift with your exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale your right leg to the sky, strong and powerful. Keep your hips high as you exhale. Step your right foot through, low lunge. Nice. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise, strong through your legs. Exhale, turbo lunge, add the back bend if it will serve you. Good. Inhale back to crescent or both legs straight. Squeeze through the front of your thighs. Exhale, bring your hands to the ground, low lunge here, and then add a twist as you inhale. Right arm reaches up, open through the right side of your heart. Exhale, let that go. Pivot your back heel down. Inhale, warrior two, rise, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle posture, reach forward, and then tip it over all the way to empty in your breath. Press into your feet. Inhale, reverse your warrior. So rise up, reach back. Yes. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, pivot to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. You'll find length everywhere. And then exhale, work your fold, bow over your front leg. As you inhale, come into your standing split, walk your hands forward, float your left leg to the sky. And then exhale, just set your left foot down at the top of your space, forward fold. Halfway lift position, inhale, lengthen. And let it go, fold. Take it all the way up. Inhale, arms reach. As you exhale, chair plane or drinking bird, float to your tiptoes if you'd like. Inhale, arching Tadasana, so heels down, practice your arms, lift your heart. Beautiful, and then take it straight down as you exhale, forward fold. Very nice, nice, Chris. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down. Inhale, curl open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your left leg high. And slowly, softly, mindfully, left foot steps through, low lunge. Crescent lunge, rise, inhale. Turbo lunge, add the back bend if you want. Exhale, navel to spine, protects low back. Inhale, crescent, option to straighten both of your legs. Powerful legs, reach high. Exhale, low lunge. So bend your front knee as you bring your hands down and then add your twist, revolve lunge. Breathe in, left arm reaches up. Exhale, unwind, pivot back, heel down. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, side angle, reach forward, tip it over, all the way to empty. Nice, Deb. Press into your feet and rise. Reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back, lengthen left side. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. Inhale, pyramid stance with a halfway lift. So everything very nice and long. Exhale, fold over your front leg all the way to empty. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward, float your back leg high. Very nice. Exhale, forward fold, top of your space. Halfway lift position, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Awesome, you guys. Exhale, fold. And rise all the way up. Inhale, reach up. And again, chair plane or drinking bird. Inhale, arcing Tadasana. Cactus your arms, puff up your heart, gaze up. And then straight down as you exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Nice, Laura. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. You can always skip it if you'd rather. Inhale, peel your heart open, keep your shoulders back and down. Exhale, downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment, maybe a couple big sighs out your mouth. We'll take that one more time through. I'm going to switch a few things up, add a few things in. So just like you've been doing, stay present, listen to my cues. They are invitations, so take what works, leave the rest behind. One more inhale into your down dog. Lift your hips super high, spine super long. And then exhale, look to the top of your space, step or hop, forward fold. Halfway lift position, breathe in and lengthen. Exhale, bow. Rise all the way up, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, listen, my friends. Inhale, high mountain. We're gonna add a side body stretch. You can go to either side first. So exhale, just find length in your side body. Through center as you inhale. And then other side, you can make this your own. Just find that length through your side body. Once again, inhale, center, high mountain. Exhale, hands behind, interlace your fingers. Breathe in, reach your hands back, puff up your heart, tilt your chin up. And then as you exhale, hinge at your hips. You can let go of your clasp. Hands might slide down the backs of your legs. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, peel it open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Now listen, you can hold here or exhale, right knee, left elbow. Get as close as you can. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, right to right. Aim for your tricep or your armpit. Yes, thanks, Chrissy. Inhale, back up. And then last one, everyone, knee towards your nose. Step through softly, low lunge. Rise slowly, crescent lunge, arms to the sky. Beautiful, turbo lunge. Cactus your arms, back knee bends, optional back bend. All right, listen. Inhale back to crescent or straighten your front leg. And then from here, airplane pose. Hinge forward, reach back, float your back leg up. Imagine a smiley face shape from the crown of your head back to your heel and try to create that. So lift your heart using the strength in your back body. Lift your back heel using the strength in your inner thighs. Beautiful, you guys. Awesome work. Take one last round. See if you can land softly back in crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Add a little twist, revolve lunge, right arm to the sky. Nice, Kate. Exhale, let it go. Pivot your back heel down. Warrior two, rise. Side angle, reach forward, tip it over. We'll take a little pause. You choose, you can stay here, you can move into triangle, or you can move into balancing half moon. So triangle, work your front leg towards straight, half moon, back foot floats up. If you lift your back leg, make it strong and powerful. Awesome, Pam. So if it feels like your back leg is so heavy, engage the muscles in it. Press back with your left foot. Open through your heart, through your hips. Your back leg is lifted, lifted a tiny bit higher. One last inhale. Meet back in a warrior two stance, everybody. So back foot steps down. Take a moment to settle in. Find your breath. Next inhalation, reverse warrior. Reach up, reach back. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, low lunge. And then pyramid pose with a halfway lift. So step your back foot forward a bit, lengthen your spine. Use that length to fold, drape your torso over your front leg. So nice. Inhale, standing splits. Walk your hands forward, float your back leg high. Exhale, forward fold, top of your yoga mat. Halfway lift, realign your spine. Inhale. Exhale, release. Root through your feet and rise all the way up. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, chair plane or float to tiptoes if you'd like that balance challenge. Arcing Tadasana, heels down, lift your heart, open. Exhale, slow swan dive or hands to your third eye centered, all the way down into your fold. Ardha Uttanasana as you breathe in. Beautiful. Plant your hands, feet back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You are almost there. Stick with it. Inhale, peel your heart open. Exhale, take your hips back and up, down dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Stay and hold or left knee, right elbow. Try not to let your hips drop too much. Inhale, three-legged. Stretch it out. And then left to left. Get as high as you can on your left arm. Inhale, three-legged. And then last one, knee towards your nose. Step forward so softly. Low lunge. Rise, high crescent lunge. Breathe in. Good. Turbo lunge or option to back bend. Inhale, back to crescent. Option to straighten both of your legs. And then remember adding our airplane pose. So arms reach back, hinge forward, back foot floats up. Keep your hips square as best you can. Use the strength in your upper and mid back to lift your heart. Use the strength in your inner thighs to lift your back heel. Beautiful poses. Take one last round. Awesome, Jill. And then come back to crescent lunge, maybe landing softly. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down. Revolve lunge. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, let that go. Pivot back, heel down. Warrior two, rise. Side angle. Exhale, reach forward, tip it over. We'll take a pause. Once again, option is to stay here, move into triangle, or move into balancing half moon. You choose. Doesn't necessarily have to be what you did on the other side. Nice, Kate. Good, everyone. If your back leg is lifted, strong and powerful. Stomp an invisible wall with your right foot behind you. Open through your heart and your hips. Breathe into every tiny little space. One last in-breath. Maybe lift your back leg higher. And then everybody land in warrior two or meet back in warrior two. Take a moment if you need to adjust your stance. Next time you breathe in, reverse warrior, lengthen through your left side. Nice, Laura. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. And then step your back foot in a bit. Pyramid pose with a halfway lift. Breathe in everything nice and long. Pull your left butt cheek back. Exhale, fold over your left leg. All the way to empty navel to spine. Inhale, standing splits, right leg high. Spread through your right toes. You're doing great. And then forward fold, set your right foot down. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, bow, fold in. Root to rise all the way up. Big stretch at the top. Inhale. Exhale one last time. Chair plane or drinking bird. Option to float up to tiptoes. And then one last time. Arcing Tadasana. Heels down. Cactus your arms. Pump up your heart. Dive down. Forward fold. Nice work, friends. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, feet back to plank. Pause in your plank pose. One arm at a time. Lower to your forearms, forearm plank. Belly strong. So feel your connection to your strong core and use it. Give yourself a moment in your forearm plank. Your elbows should be underneath your shoulders. Forearms parallel, palms face down, fingers spread nice and wide. Or you can make a tripod with your hands to modify it. Moving into a dolphin pose. Walk your toes towards your elbows. Lift your hips up really, really high. Try not to let your shoulders come forward of your elbows. So shoulders stack over elbows, heart presses back. That invisible rope attached to your belly button is pulling straight up towards the ceiling. You can stay where you're at, or you can explore a little bit. Maybe lift one leg and then the other leg. Maybe take a couple little hops towards forearm stand. See if you can hold your dolphin for about 3 more breaths. Big, spacious inhales that create lightness and buoyancy. Strong, steady exhales that connect you to your intrinsic strength. Nice, everybody. One last round. Huge full body breath. Good work. And then let it go. Knees down. Take any resting pose you'd like. Child's, embryo, puppy, heroes. Just feel all that energy flowing through your body. All that sensation. So really inhabiting your body with your awareness. In your next couple breaths, back to downward facing dog. All right, from your down dog, inhale your right leg to the sky. Everybody open up your right hip, bend your right knee, and peel your right hip open. It's a perfect place to stay and get this nice stretch in the front of your hip. Or if you want, option to flip your dog. So right foot comes down behind you. Yes, beautiful. Lift your heart, lift your hips. Breathe down into your belly. If you're in the back bend, one more great big inhale. Awesome, Pam. And then come back, 3-legged down dog. Everyone extend your right leg high. Breathe in, lengthen out. Exhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge, and we're gonna take it into a wide-legged forward fold. So walk your hands to the long edge, the left long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet, straighten out your legs. Halfway lift as you inhale. And then exhale, either work your fold or wherever you like to take this. Last couple of rounds. You can exhale out your mouth if you'd like. Next inhale, come back to your halfway lift with your hands or fingertips on the ground. And then crawl your hands forward, low lunge. From your low lunge, inhale, three-legged down dog. So take your right leg back and up. Right leg back and up. Right leg back and up. And then come into pigeon pose when you're ready. That always throws people for a loop. No worries. All right, so take your time to set yourself up, settle in. Just big, deep breath. Send your breath down into your right hip. Soften. So every single exhale is an invitation to let go. So somewhere inside. Notice if you're holding tension energetically or holding tension through your face, your shoulders, your hands. Just by noticing, see if anything shifts. Take about 4 or 5 more deep breaths here.
Down the scan, the surface narrow like the night. Oh, the suspicious, how question, trust I, like the wind around. Like the wind around you.
If you want, big sigh, last couple breaths. And then as you're ready, just start to find your way, however you want to get there, back to down dog. Maybe you move into a 3-legged dog, give your right leg a little shaky shake. Maybe you move into some cat-cows or move through a vinyasa. Eventually just down dog and walk it out. Okie dokie, friends. From your dog pose, inhale, left leg back and up. Open your left hip, so bend your left knee, peel it open. Perfect place to stay, or option to flip your dog. Left foot comes down, left arm forward. Little tone in your belly as you lift your hips and open through your heart. Send your breath down into your belly. Take one more inhale if you're in the back bend. Nice, Kate. And then bring it back. 3-legged down dog. Extend your left leg high. Inhale. Exhale, left foot to the top of your space. And then moving into our wide-legged forward fold one more time. So walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. Parallel your feet. Straighten out your legs. Spinal extension if you want it on an inhale. And then either work your fold or explore any way you want to on this side. About 3 more deep breaths. Next time you breathe in, halfway lift fingertips or hands on the ground. Crawl your hands back to the top of your space, back to a low lunge. From low lunge, 3-legged down dog. So left leg back and up. Might feel nice to open your hip for a moment. And then whenever you're ready, pigeon pose, left shin forward, body comes down gently. Set yourself up with intention, attention. Breath by breath, just settle in. And again, see if you can notice, where are you tensing up that you do not need to be? Is there any way that you could soften around the pose or within the pose? Anytime you want, big sigh out your mouth. I'm just gonna leave it up to you. So when you feel pretty even on both sides, start one last transition back to downward facing dog. If you want one last vinyasa, now would also be your time to take that. If there's any where else you want to go, cat cows, child's pose, please feel free. And then however you want to, we'll start to find our way down onto our back. Just in your own way, whatever direction you want to face. Start your transition all the way down. Once you're on your back, hug your knees in, take a little rock from side to side. And eventually move into a supine spinal twist on either side.
I release control.
Give yourself about 4 or 5 deep breaths on each side. You can just switch to the other side as you're ready.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be me.
If you haven't switched sides, next breath or two, start to find your way to the other side.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will be.
And please, no rush. Take your time. But once you have taken your twist on both sides, come back to center and find any inversion that you'd like to take for about 5 to 10 breaths. Anything that puts your legs and or your hips higher than your heart. You take a bridge pose. You could take plow, shoulder stand, legs up the invisible wall.
I release control and surrender to the love that will heal me.
Good job, you guys. Once you feel complete with your inversion, ease your way out and take any finishing poses that you would like. Maybe a happy baby, maybe just giving your knees one last big squeeze in towards your belly. Anything else that's calling to you. And then start your own transition, your own journey into your final relaxation, your Shavasana. As you get there, I will read to you. And since we're all women in here today, I'm going to read this one. It's by Nicole Jane Hobbs. It says, growing up, I never knew a relaxed woman. Successful women, yes. Productive women, plenty. Anxious and afraid and apologetic women, heaps of them. But a relaxed woman, an at-ease woman, women who aren't afraid to take up space in the world, women who prioritize rest and pleasure and play, women who give themselves unconditional permission to relax without guilt, without apology, without feeling like they need to earn it. I'm not sure I've ever met a woman like that, but I would like to become one. I would like all of us to become one. So these last few moments, without any guilt, without any apology, can you just let your body rest? So not thinking of what comes next, not figuring out anything in your mind, but just allowing yourself to fully relax and let go and give in for these last few moments of class. To simply just be. Shavasana. Get nice big inhale. And just let it go. Begin to bring gentle movement back into your body. Eventually find your way to either side, fetal position. And slowly ease your way up into seated meditation. So ending right where we began. Sit up nice and tall. Gather your hands into your heart center. Invitation to close with one big group Om. So I'd love to have you join me. If you'd rather just listen, that's fine. Start by exhaling, emptying out, clear your throat if you need. And breathe in your voice. Om. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and letting me guide you. Namaste. Ruby's a relaxed woman, though. All right, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you maybe Thursday or next week or whenever. Yeah. Where? California? Yeah, it was really good. It was very fun. No. She's staying. She gets a little like, yeah. I feel like she's like a little stressed when she's out of her routine a little bit. I don't know. And she's afraid of my van, but she'll get over it. I feel like she might think she's getting groomed because she's done those mobile groomers before, you know? She's like, no, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know why she's afraid. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you need to send that out. Amy.
send that out.
Somewhere that I wish I'd gotten.
Here you go.
I looked over at one point, she was taking a little nap. Thanks. It was just such. Can I ask for you to send it to me?
Yeah, absolutely. Right? Need that reminder. Let's see. You're so welcome, Chrissy. Mwah. See what? Yeah, for 5 p.m. Yeah, hell yeah. Get your butt to it. Okay. I love it. Core Restore, yeah. I just sent it to your, I have your email in here. Let me see. Laura Espinosa. ¿Dónde está tú? Okay, let's just in case, let's just get your number. Yeah.
617.
617 899 3883. Okay.
You very much.
You got it. Yes.
Really good class.
Oh, thanks, Laura. Good to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian. What's up, Brian?
Yeah.
Good job.